Hey everyone, I'm at the Fox Cities Performing Arts Center and I'm talking with Erica. She is a part of the musical Once that's at the PAC until this Sunday. And I saw the musical last night. It is so beautiful. It is so awesome. And something unique that you guys do is the company is also the orchestra.
Yeah, it's really cool. We don't have a conductor, we don't have a pit. We just have our instruments on stage, and it's really kind of a beautiful musical landscape where if we need a soundtrack, we provide that. So it's really nice to be able to collaborate with such great musicians on stage every night.
And with that, you're on stage the entire show. So what's that like? Because you have to stay, in character, you have to stay focused. You can't really trail off. You're always in character.
Yeah, it really contributes to the show in a great way. I remember talking to Danny, who plays Girl, and she said it's really important for she and Guy, who have the majority of the dialogue, to have us there, and they can actually see us supporting them and enjoying the story with them. So you just kind of live through the story every night, just like the audience does.
And you play the violin in the show. How long have you been playing?
I've been playing since I was 3, so 20 plus years. Yeah, I started violin with Suzuki when I was 3, and then when I was about 13, I started taking fiddle lessons from a guy, in the woods, and he would tell me stories, and we would play fiddle tunes, and so it's really perfect for this particular show.
I was just going to say it's really perfect because you have a beautiful voice, which is, the first thing that you need in a musical. But then how perfect was it, this show coming along, that, you play the violin and you sing?
Yeah, it's such a unique thing to be able to use multiple talents like that. I mean, oftentimes in musical theater, you traditionally get singing, dancing, acting, but in this one, it's not as much dancing, but it's bringing your instrument to the stage. And the associate director said to us, there's something really special about people bringing in their own instruments. It's like you can be your true self. Somehow you transform because you have this thing with you and you express yourself through it. So it's a really unique and beautiful opportunity.
And the music in the show is just so powerful. I mean, it starts off, a lot of the songs, just the piano or guitar, and then it builds. Like a lot of the song, it gradually builds. What's been your favorite part of learning the music and playing it?
I would say maybe the most challenging thing is getting all the pre-show music, because that changes every single night, but it's so much fun because we can play around with that every night. It keeps things very fresh. So if we want to play a new part on a song that night, we can do it. We can try it out. But I'd say Say It To Me Now has been one of my favorite songs from the moment I saw the movie back many years ago. Right. And I don't play in that song, but I do some movement in it. And it still just gets me every time I hear it.
And she mentioned the pre-show music, and before every performance, the audience is invited up to the stage to get some drinks and to enjoy some music, which is so awesome.
It's so much fun because being able to be there that close to the audience reminds you always of why you're doing what you're doing, and you get to see the joy on people's faces, and we feel so joyous as well. So come early, grab a beer and enjoy the jam session.
And you reside in Boston, but you're from the Midwest.
Yeah, I'm from the Midwest, so it's nice to be back in the Midwest. It's funny how many similarities there are, even from the upper Midwest. I'm from the southern Midwest, so just food, it's just the best food, and it just makes me feel so at home.
Good. I'm glad that you feel at home here.
I do. People are so friendly. It's awesome.
Well, coming out to the PAC, like she said, starting at 7 o'clock right before the show starts, they have some awesome traditional Irish folk music. Yeah,
it's traditional Irish and Czech folk music because Girl is Czech. So we always do a Czech folk song and a couple Irish folk songs to get it started.
It's so fun. So come on out to the PAC until Sunday. They have 2 shows on Saturday and 2 shows on Sunday, and some special game day package deals that you can find out on their website at www.foxcitiespac.com.